From an India perspective, there's a scar that's waiting to be healed since 4 years. It's India versus New Zealand. Once again, what's your hunch?
Look, it's in Bombay. The one big decision that they will have to take is whether they, if they win the toss, that is, whether they bat first, so that's a big game and put pressure on New Zealand, or bowl first because they'll be due, but then they have to get past that first spell. That first 10 overs, the ball swings and moves, so that's a big decision for them. There is no question about what the 11 is going to be till the final now. It's going to be the same 11 that they're playing as we see it today. So the questions that India have are, what do they do if they win the toss? Other than that, I think everything else is in auto mode. Every player has ticked a box and is looking good for the semis.
There's a certain scary surety about this Indian side, isn't it? It's just amazing why a lot of us are in disbelief seeing India play so well.
Yeah, no, they've been playing really well. They've also, other than the first match, not really collapsed. I mean, 10 for 3 just the first match, and after that, even the batting has stayed up. Bowling has been outstanding. It's the best bowling by a very far margin. And what you look at there, it's not the wins, it's the margins of victory. 100 runs, 302 runs, 243 runs. And if you see it, we've been dominating both batting first and batting second, and that's a rare combination. So we've started all chasing, and then we've sort of setting targets and we're just blowing them away.
I do think, I'm going out on a limb to say this is probably the strongest team India's ever had in ODI format. In a World Cup for sure. There is no team that's dominated like this current 2023 Indian team, and you have to pit it against other Indian teams which have done very well, but it will run other teams very close to being the greatest ODI team ever played in terms of performances and domination.
I totally agree with you. In fact, the only team for me which is close is 1985 Champion of Champions team. They won all their matches, but remember, there were just 5 matches there. And while they won all their matches, at least 2 were tight. Again, the New Zealand semi-final was tight. And the first match against Pakistan, we were 27 for 3 before Azharuddin and Gavaskar scored runs. But that team, if you look at it, is also an interesting team because Roger Binney, the perfect bowlers for that format. Kapil Dev, Roger Binney, Lakshman Shivakrishnan used to get that much of turns. Sadanand Vishwanath was a keeper, batted till 7. That was perhaps as good a team as you see. I still think this team, their performances are better. I mean, just in pure performances, I think these are better than even. The batch of 85 is the only thing which you have any comparison with.